case you weren't aware, it's 2026, and here are the 5 things that I will not be carrying into the new year. Thing number 1, forcing myself to read books that I clearly do not want to read. I have this lovely little TBR jar, and she helps me pick out all the books that I'm going to be reading because I struggle from decision fatigue. Plus, it's a fun little experiment not knowing what exactly you're going to be reading next. In this TBR jar is the book cover of every single book that I own, and I pick one out every time I want to pick up a new book, and quite often I pick out a book and I'm like, well damn, I don't want to read that. And then I end up getting like literally 10 pages into it before putting it down. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that because I guarantee you I've DNF'd many an amazing book by literally just not feeling like reading it at that specific moment in time, so we are not carrying that into 2026. We're putting that book back in the jar, picking a new one that we feel like reading and not hating ourselves for it. Thing number 2, buying books that I can't be stuffed to read on Kindle. This is a trap that I've fallen into many times. When I pick up a book on Kindle, I'm like, you know what, I feel like reading physically right now, so I go and buy that book rather than putting it down and picking up a book that I own physically. It makes no sense. I have been trapped into this many times by finding out I actually don't like the book that I've just wasted a ton of money on, and oftentimes they're indie romances, so they're more expensive or they're like self-published, but my bank account cries and I cry and everybody cries. Thing number 3, smut and trope shaming. This is not something I do. This is something I have seen a lot of people doing, and I am not here for it. I love me some smut. I love me some surprise pregnancy. I know a lot of people don't like that. I don't mind a little bit of the cheating trope as long as you kind of know that the 2 main characters are destined to end up together. There are a lot of things in the romance space that a lot of people really don't like and I love, and I'm sick of hearing hate about them. So if I hear someone hating on those sorts of things that I love, nothing against them, I'ma just not follow. I'ma just block that person, keep that out of my space, and that's fine. Doesn't mean I dislike the person, just means I'm not there for that kind of content, that kind of energy. Number 4, speed reading just to meet a goal. I love a good Goodreads goal. I love a good reading goal. I mean, I read 275 books last year. That's a little bit excessive, but that's because I set myself an insanely high goal and then end up reading books and not really taking them in because I just needed to meet that goal. That's not what we're about in 2026. We're gonna stop, we're gonna take a beat, and we're gonna enjoy the things that we're reading, enjoy making content about the things that we're reading, rather than just going damn. I don't know what that sound was. So I have set no reading goal this year. And number 5 is kind of connected to number 3, which is hate and reading shame. I have seen so many toxic arguments on BookTok, and I am just not getting involved this year. I'ma just leave the conversation. Not about hate this year, not about reading shame. If you guys want to have those conversations on BookTok, feel free. I'm not going to be a part of them. Thank you very much. So those are the 5 things that I am not bringing with me into 2026. I forgot my sentence halfway through saying it. So tell me in the comments about some of the 5 things that you are not carrying into 2026, and let's have a fabulous year this year. Let's have an amazing new year.